Welcome to the Loan Arranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I am the Loan Arranger, here to help you save money when it comes to buying or refinancing a home. Maybe information about what's going on in the market, just keeping you up to speed so that you know what your biggest financial investment is doing for you. I mean, come on. We watch our bank account, make sure our 401k is making money. We want to make sure that our real estate is making us a lot of money. And I'm going to tell you something. If you guys listen to this show, you know I preach buy property, buy property, buy property. Now, why do I say that? Because look at all the people that you know that own property and how much money they've made. It's not uncommon for me to have a client that comes back to me time and time again and shows me the amount of money that they've made in properties. Like a lot of the time, I see folks, they make as much money in a year in equity in the property as they earn from their job. And in some cases, many folks even make more. It doesn't make any sense not to be a homeowner. It really doesn't. I mean, think about this. If you're renting, and there's no offense to you, but if you're renting, first of all, there is no such thing as a rich renter. You'll never get rich being a renter. It can't happen. I've never met one before. I challenge you to call me and tell me somebody that's been renting their whole life and has amassed a lot of money. I just don't see that happening, and I've never seen it. But my job is to help you become homeowners. So I want you to know that you've always got a friend in the business that you can count on that will get you through those stages, explaining all the processes, letting you know the best programs to apply for. Just call me at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. I'll help you get into a home. I'll help you refi. All you folks out there, I'm going to tell you something. This is really funny. I'm still getting a lot of calls from you guys that need to refinance, and I'm grateful. I want to help you. I really do. But dudes, where were you when rates were in the 2s? Where were you when rates were in the 3s? What are you waiting for? Rates to hit the 6s? Well, you might not have to wait very long, my friend. They're approaching that direction, and they're approaching it pretty fast. I mean, this was another bloodbath week on the bond market. And you guys hear me talk about the bond market, and I don't mean to get esoteric about things that really aren't important to you. But here's what is important to you. When rates are rising, and home prices are rising and rents are rising at a faster pace than your income, it can be a problem. It can be a problem. And what's going to happen is it's going to squeeze out the first-time home buyer. You guys heard me I made a goal this year that I was going to help more first-time home buyers become homeowners in 2022 than in any one year of my 33-year career in this business. And I got to tell you something. I overshot my goal on that one, because as time went on through this year, rates just continued to go up and up and up and up, and houses continued to rise. I mean, I thought for sure that they'd start flattening out a little bit by now, but they're not. They're not. I'm still getting calls every day. There's still clients that are in the middle of 15 other offers on the same doggone property that they're looking for. But I have a proven track record that I will increase your odds by 30% over the competition by you using me as your lender. I will eliminate contingencies. I will eliminate any roadblock that I possibly can. And here's something that I do that my competitors don't do. Call your bank and ask them if they do that. Call the Rocket. Call anybody and ask them if they'll do this. If you come to me, and this is one reason why my buyers win over competing offers more often. If you come to me, I will not pre-qualify your loan. I will not pre-approve your loan. I will fully approve your loan. That means you give me everything but your 9th grade report card, and I get it in front of an underwriter, and I have an underwriter's signature on your pre-approval letter, not a loan officer's signature. Okay? That's why a lot of pre-approvals fail, because the loan officer didn't uncover all the stones, and they found out that there was something under there that they didn't really want to see, and the underwriter found it. Well, if an underwriter already underwrote your loan, then it's fully approved. And if you're fully approved with me, then I can close fast. Now, when I can close fast and I've already underwritten your loan, then I can call the seller. And here's what I'll do different. I will pay a seller up to $500 per day for every day I missed the closing, up to a $5,000 maximum. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. Has that ever happened to me before and I had to pay? Yes, but I had to pay one day. I did miss a USDA closing. I didn't realize it was on well, and I needed a well analysis report that had to cure in a laboratory, and it took me an extra day. Cost me doggone $800 to pay the buyer and the seller that I missed that closing, because it was ultimately my fault. I missed it. I should have asked the question. But that was like 10 years ago, okay? I have not paid a dime since then. Why? Because my clients close when I say they're going to close. You get me the documents, I do what I say I'm going to do. Isn't that funny? People actually do what they say they're going to do. That's right. My commitment is to get you to a closing table smoothly and on time. Your job is to get me anything I need when I need it. And then I get you there and we don't have problems. Because I'm going to tell you something. You want stress? Go with a lender that doesn't care if you close on time. And I'm going to tell you something. None of them will tell you we don't care if you close on time. But when it gets down to the wire, they're going, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, I think we need to ask for an extension. Why? Because you screwed up and you didn't ask enough questions, or you didn't ask me for my documents. Okay? So you got a lender that you can count on over here. You can call me directly. This is my personal number. Write this down. 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. You can text me at that number too. Give it a shot. Try it out. It works. It's magic. You text me, I get a text. I'll answer your question. I'll set an appointment. Here's something else. I got the easiest doggone website I've ever seen in my life for applying for a mortgage. Okay, I've never seen a better one. It's super easy. Go to webringyouhome.com. Do it right now. Do it right now. webringyouhome.com. I'm going to get the application. Okay, it's Sunday. You're out there enjoying your day. I'll get your application. I'm going to call you on Monday, and we'll get you locked in soon, because we are seeing rates going up so doggone fast. We lost like 100 basis points this week, 160 basis points last week. I mean, every day I come in, it's like a ride in a roller coaster over here. Rates are going up. Okay, your gas price is going up. Food's going up. Everything's going up. Price of houses are going up. That seems like a bad thing, but if you own property, it's a great thing. Because if you're making an extra 50 grand a year, 100 grand a year, 20 grand a year, you name it, on the equity of your home, and you don't even pay income tax on it, it's crazy. You want to be in real estate. I guarantee you. Listen, here's the thing. Right now, we've been seeing 17, 18 to 22% in appreciation per year. Okay? 20, let's say an average of about 20% nationwide in most places. Okay? Some more, some a little less. I'm going to give you some real numbers here, okay? That's, first of all, not sustainable. We're not going to see this for a long period of time. But here's what is sustainable. When I do my market analysis on buying a property, do you think I'm anticipating making 20, 30% on it per year? No. I use mine at 3% appreciation. And you may say, well, that's ridiculous. Well, you know what? That's a national average over a long period of time, 3%. So I can count on 3%. But let me put it to you this way. If you buy a home and you get a low down payment loan, like a 3% conventional or 3.5% FHA loan, okay? And don't call me and tell me you don't like PMI. PMI is great because I can use my money. I can use the bank's money. I don't have to use my own money, and I can put 3%, 3.5%, 5% down. Come on, it makes no sense. I'll show you smarty pants out there that PMI can be great if you're a high credit score or borrower and you like having money in the bank. I'll show you how it's better than putting 20% down for many of you. Not all of you, but for many of you, okay? Anyway, I lost track. You know, I have ADD. I lose track of all these things. So anyway, if you put 3.5% down on a property and it only goes up by 3% per year appreciation, do you know that you made an 86% return on your investment? 86%. Over 5 years, that's 455% return on your investment. You can't get that anywhere else. And you had to live somewhere anyway. You might as well be making it on the house you live in. 407-706-3313. I'm the Loan Arranger. Write down these dates too. If you know young folks Maybe you're a youth in a youth group, or you are run a church, or you're a pastor, or deacon, or a school teacher, or anything that you're out helping young kids between the ages of maybe 15 and 24. Okay, 24 is a little older, but some of you guys are late bloomers. So I'm going to teach a youth outreach on finance and understanding credit, how to establish credit and maintain credit. I've never taught this class before. It's a first, but I found a need because I had a family member that I looked at and I went, did anybody tell you about basic economics, about balancing a checkbook, about opening an account, about establishing credit? Hey, listen, credit is not the demon. The demon is when you don't know how to control it, okay? It's just like a gun. There's nothing wrong with a gun. It's when you don't use it right. It's when it's not used right. A car could be the same way. A car can get you to work every day, drive you to the grocery store, feed your family, or it could hit somebody and kill somebody. It's the same thing. It's a tool. You have to use the tool the right way. You should all have credit. I think credit is amazing. Now, the LoanArranger, he was young and stupid too. I mean, I've had my days. I was young. I thought credit cards were just free money. I didn't realize you had to actually pay them back. I realized it, but I didn't think it was important. And I screwed up my credit. Well, remember, you've heard my stories. I lost my folks when I was 15 years old. I was orphaned. I quit school in the middle of the 10th grade. Okay, like there was a lot of things that happened that put me on the wrong path. Fortunately, I saw the light, and people that cared enough about me grabbed me by the ear and said, "You're screwing it up, Bruce. Let me show you how to do it right." And I listened. Do you listen? Are you a good listener? Because I listen to people that are smarter than I am. I listen to people that have had more success than me. I take note of that. I don't argue with them about why I do it my way. If I'm doing it my way and they're doing it their way and they're doing better, well, then my way's not as good as their way. It's okay. I'm here to help you because I'm not a Harvard graduate. I'm not even a doggone graduate, okay? I do have my PhD, however, okay? I have a public high school diploma. Well, I don't really I have an equivalency to a public high school diploma. So I do have a PhD, but it's an equivalent to a PhD. So I'm not the smartest guy around. I'm not a financial wizard, but I'm good with money. I understand how money grows. I understand that most of you do not understand money. And if you're a doctor out there, I'm going to talk to you. You call me, I will help you. Because you make the most money, you just don't manage money well. I'll help you. Most of you doctors don't do well. The LoanArranger will not judge you. He will help you. If your credit sucks out there, the LoanArranger won't judge you. He will help you. I will help you fix these things. That's what I do. Okay? I will help you just like people help me. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I was absolutely dirt poor. When you hear dirt poor, I mean dirt poor, okay? I mean, I could not feed my dog. I had a car repossessed. I was doing it wrong, okay? I was doing it wrong. So when I come to you and people look at me and they're like, "Oh, you have all this success and you made all this money." And yeah, I did. And I'm not going to make excuses about it. And I'm not going to apologize for it, okay? One bit. I've done very, very well for myself. But I did well because I changed my habits. I started doing things better. I listened to people that cared about me. I listened to people that were smarter than me. And then I had to kind of tuck my ego back away and get down to the grinding stone and make things happen. I will help you do that. And I want to help your kids because if you're not getting through to youth, let me try to get through to them a little bit. And I don't know if it'll work. This is the first class I've done, but write it down. This is going to be Wednesday, the 13th at 6 p.m. It is my youth financial class. So if you know anybody that's 15 to 24 years old, get them into my class. I'm going to do the best I can to help them understand how to manage a checking account, open up credit, manage credit, create a budget, understand what it takes to really live. And some of you adults may sneak in on the class. I know you will because you're like, well, I'm 40 years old and I still don't do a budget. I'm going to tell you something. Budgets are not sexy. They're ugly. And most people don't like it because they don't like the results it gives them. They look at that and they go, wow, I'm more of a mess than I thought I was. Yes, you are. You really are more of a mess than you thought you were. But it's okay. I love you. I'm there for you. You're doing great. You're doing fine. Let's just polish a few things up and get them fixed up a little bit better. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Welcome back to the Loan Arranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. I am the Loan Arranger. If you have questions for me, you can reach me directly at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. If you'd like to refinance your home, maybe you got busy when rates were in the twos. Maybe you were busy when rates were in the threes. I don't know. What are you waiting for? Rates to hit the sixes? Well, you might not have to wait that much longer, my friend. It's coming. I think it's coming quick, too. So if you need to refinance to consolidate debt, call me. I can still refinance you, and by paying off debt, we can save you a lot of money. Maybe it's time to do that home improvement. Your wife or your husband's been wanting to get done. Well, maybe it's time to do it. You made a ton of money in equity. You're not going to get the rates like they were before, but that ship has sailed, but it still may pay off to do it. Call me if you're one of those stragglers. No judgment. I won't call you out on it. I'm just going to be here to help you like I always am. I'm the Loan Arranger, Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. Let's talk a little bit about some other news that's going on right now. Okay. So I was reading this article. It was on, I don't know, Yahoo, Yoo-hoo, whatever it was. And it was talking about when it becomes too expensive to buy a home. Okay. So, it's interesting because I'm a no fake news guy. You hear me talk? I tell you when rates are going up. I tell you when rates are going down. I'll tell you the good news. I'll tell you the bad news. I'll tell you the ugly news. I don't really have a problem with it, but I don't want to spin something that really isn't, I don't know if it's a real thing, but let me tell you this. So I was looking at this article. It was talking about different cities throughout United States and how they're rising in value. So like Lakeland, Florida, it's going up 25.6%. So they are predicting that, well, first of all, your average home in the Lakeland area, about 263, it says here, which I believe. And they're predicting by year 2026, okay, that ain't that far down the road, folks, that house will be worth $656. Tell me that buying real estate isn't the smartest thing to do. I don't care that they're going up that high. They're going to go up that high. Guess what? The Loan Arranger's got property. And if you got property, you're a winner. If you don't have property, it's not going to be good. Get in now, man. Do it now. Call me. You can call me directly. Stop everything. Pull the lawnmower over. Park the vacuum cleaner and give me a call. I want to help you. I'll return the call tomorrow. I'm on the air today. I was on the air yesterday with Cleve. Call me at 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. Then I got Daytona. Okay. Currently average price about $258. It's going up 25.5%. They're anticipating $640. How do you like that? From $258 to $640 by 2026. That's outrageous. I love it. Jacksonville. Currently, average median price, $281.9. They are predicting Jacksonville to be, where was that? Maybe it fell off the page. It was like, there it is, $616. $616 in Jacksonville. I love it. Okay. Prices are going up. Rents are going up too. You're either in the game or you're a spectator in the game. Let's not be a spectator. The Loan Arranger's here to help you. 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. I want you to stay with me here. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger radio show because we're going to talk about some other market conditions that are going on that you will not want to miss. Stay tuned. I'll be back in 5 minutes. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Loan Arranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. They call me the Loan Arranger. Why do they call me the Loan Arranger? Because I arrange loans. That's what I do. I'm not the Lone Ranger. That's a cowboy. Well, I'm kind of a cowboy too. But I'm here to arrange loans for you, to get you the best possible mortgage you could ever ask for. That's right. And guess what you get along with your mortgages, okay? There's more. You get great service. You get somebody that cares about you, somebody that'll guide you in the right direction, Okay. I've even had people say, God, Bruce, I was a little afraid to call you because I thought you might yell at me or something. I might yell at you. If you're not doing it right, I'm going to help you do it right. I care about you. I'm going to tell you something. My wife and I were laughing about this because I was hearing these bank commercials on, and it was some of the big banks. I won't mention any names, but one of them starts with a W. The other one starts with a B. Okay. Some of the biggest banks around, but they're commercials. And another one starts with a T that used to be an S and a B. Okay. But anyway, I was laughing at these commercials because they all they're doing is telling you how they're your neighborhood friend, okay? Like, they're there to help you. They're part of your neighbor. Like, they're coming to your barbecue, okay, at your house on Sunday. And it's funny because I'm in Tampa doing this real estate class, and I'm looking up and I'm listening to these commercials. There was actually a few of them, and I'm staring at all these banks, these giant high rises, and all they got is bank names all over them. And I'm like, these banks don't care about you at all. Don't think that I'm going to go to my bank because they know me. Betty at the counter knows me. They don't know you. They don't really care about you. They don't even have any control over it. You know who's got control over how they care about you? Me and my team. You know why? Because I see my team, I train my team, and I empower my team to be able to take really good care of you. That's what we do here. So does that mean you're going to pay a higher rate when you come to somebody? Because sometimes people think, well, if I'm going to go to Neiman Marcus, I'm going to pay a little bit higher price. Yes, because you got great service and you got good products. But with me, you get great service, great products, and you don't pay a higher price. You get a great price. I'm a national lender. I'm in all 50 states. Okay, you guys, I'm just a country bumpkin. I'm just a little old guy here in Winter Park, Florida, that's grinding away, helping you guys every day. But I'm in all 50 states, okay? I can lend anywhere you want. Where you want to go? Hawaii, Minnesota? I don't know why anybody want to go to Minnesota, but, maybe New York. No, we don't want to go to New York either, okay? So, but if you need a loan and you want to go to another state, I can help you with that. The Loan Arranger's got loans in all 50 states, all right? And I'm here to give you great service. You know what else I have? Something you may not have heard of before. It's called a receptionist. Somebody that answers the phone with a pleasant voice and sends you to the right person so that person can answer your phone and answer all your questions for you. Really? That's amazing. You mean I don't have to do it all on a computer? Well, you can if you want to. I got that technology too. The Loan Arranger, he's got technology. Now, me, I'm not very technical, but I can hire people that got great stuff. Like my online application system, unbelievable. It's so simple, I can even do it. Okay? That's how simple it is. You want help with a mortgage? You call the Loan Arranger. That's the person to call. I'm applying for the job. Put me to the test. 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. I want to earn your business. I want you to know that you can count on me. I will fight to do the best I can for anybody that calls for my help. That's what I do. I do it for my kids. I do it for my employees. I do it for my friends. You need my help? I want to help you. If I can help you, you're going to get help. If your loan could be approved, it's going to be approved through me. Okay. I don't have any overlays. Like most lenders have a lot of restrictions on credit scores and, you can't do this and your debt ratio can't exceed that. I'm what's called an agency lender. What does that mean to you? It means that if Fannie Mae don't say it's on their list, I don't either. If Freddie Mac don't, I don't either. If Ginnie Mae and HUD and VA don't say it, I don't add an extra layer of risk onto it. I am agency, meaning I look at the guidelines and you give me what the guidelines are. That's it. That's why I'm one of the only lenders I know that don't have credit score requirements on my FHA loans. I don't. I closed a client that had a 506 credit score last month, closed another one with a 511. Ask your bank. Call your bank and say, I got a 511 credit score. What's your rate going to be? They're going to go, and then they're going to hang up on you. Okay? That's what's going to happen. The Loan Arranger here to help you. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. Now, I have another topic I want to talk about because I'm seeing a lot of you really still struggle out there, and you're calling me going, oh my God, we've made 15 offers on different properties and we keep getting beat out, and we're offering full price and we're still getting beat out. So let me tell you something. There's a reason for that. The reason for that is you don't have the right lender. It's not your offer. You might not have the right real estate agent either. You want a great real estate agent? I'll refer you to a great real estate agent. Listen, I've been doing business in this town for 33 years. I know agents from Jacksonville to Tampa, and from Daytona to Claremont, and to Haines City. I mean, I know agents all over the place, and I know some good ones, and I know some bad ones. People that you might think are good, they're not that good. They're just not that good, okay? You want a good realtor? Call me. I'll refer you to one. If you are a good realtor, I will vet you. I will ask you questions. If you really are a good realtor, maybe I'll refer you out. You never know. I want to see your track record. I want to see what people have reviewed you on. I want to see testimonials. So you can look at my testimonials. Just Google me. Google me right now. Hit the Google. Go to the interweb and hit the Google and type in Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger. Okay? Check me out. My ratings are top notch. Google and Zillow ratings. Zillow rates me because I'm in the mortgage business and I do a lot of business in real estate, so they rank me. Okay, and I'm close to a 5. I think 4.99, if I'm not mistaken, on their ratings as well. Why? Because I take care of you. Why? Because I want to. Why? Because I really do care. I really do care. You can stop in my office right here at Fairbanks and I-4, 2729 West Fairbanks Avenue. Been here for over 20 years. Same location. Same location. Try to say, I don't know anybody that can say that. There's nobody that can say that. Well, there might be somebody, but they can say it. But local boy, raised right here. Raised right here, Central Florida. Raised my kids here, Central Florida. I want to take you on a journey to homeownership. I want to help you buy the next house. I want to help you invest in real estate. I want to help you amass a lot of money in real estate. You know why? Because somebody helped me do it, and I want to help you do it. That's called paying it forward. Are you a pay it forward person? Do you pay it forward? Do you pay forward, or do you just keep all your secrets to yourself, all your success? I believe in letting it all out there. It's funny because I even go out and teach classes on what I do to my competitors, okay? And I do that in coaching forums and different forums across the country. But I do that, and some people say, why do you give up all your secrets, Bruce? Well, first of all, there is no new information. I don't think anything I've done, I've come up creatively on my own. Sometimes I may put a twist on it, the Loan Arranger twist on it. But for the fact of the matter is most of us are hearing ideas and we're just implementing different ideas or ideas that we've heard. Then we can kind of make them our own. Okay, that's it. But there's no new stuff. There really isn't. So, but I go out and I teach these classes and I hear people say to me, why would you give away all your trade secrets? Because some of these people are even in your market and they're just going to go out and compete against you. And you know what? Yes, they are. And they do. Oh, do they ever? They do. I mean, I bet you there's 10 loan officers out there right now probably listening to this that have worked for me at some point, and they try to go out there and copy what the Loan Arranger does. And some of you have done very well. I'm very proud of you. You guys are doing great. You're doing awesome. Keep that up. And that's okay. It really is okay. But seldom do I get a phone call from a client and go, yeah, I went with another loan officer. Seldom does that happen. Seldom. Why doesn't it happen? Because I take good care of you people. I really do. And I want to. And I'm going to keep doing that. 407-706-3313. I want to talk about you folks that are out there that are trying to make these offers and you keep getting beat down. So I did a YouTube Facebook live thing. I think it was. Okay, don't judge me if I get these names wrong. And all my shows are all on my YouTube channel. So you can always go to Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger YouTube channel. You can see me recording live here at the studio. It's so fascinating. Okay. Or you can listen to my show. If you picked up something or you want to send somebody to it, you can. You can also hear me on iHeartRadio, on my Spotify, and Spotify, iHeartRadio and Spotify. So all these things are there. But I was doing this Facebook Live thing. It's amazing how I lose track and I go in these different bunny trails, isn't it? That's ADD for you. So I'm teaching these classes to my competitors, and yes, they do use it, and they try to use it against me. But you know why you pay it forward? Because most of the time you're going to get more gratitude by looking back and going, yeah, that person copied me, and that, they say that image or mimicking or copying is the biggest form of flattery. Well, it really is. It really is. You're copying me. I must be doing something right. And maybe I do lose business over it from time to time. I don't really care. If I'm just going to keep doing it right with you and you just keep calling me and we'll be singing Kumbaya at the closing table. That's the way I like it. So if you have any questions for the Loan Arranger, you'd like to apply online, feel free to do that. You can do that at webringyouhome.com or call me at 407-706-3313. I'm going to give you a couple tips on how you can win when you're competing in a multiple offer situation. First of all, a loan that is pre-qualified is not even close to being a loan that you should even be out looking at property. Pre-approved, that's where most lenders and banks stop. They're pre-approved. They've seen your pay stubs, your bank statements. They write a letter. You go out and you buy it. Okay? But a fully approved loan is my fast track approval. It's a trademark. It's called fast track. It is a fully underwritten loan. Well, I'll guarantee the closing. The only way I wouldn't close it is if you died. Okay? Then I'm not going to close the loan. But if you don't die, I'm going to closing for that. Now, here's what I'll do. My buyers win 30% more than my competitors. You want to go to your bank? Let's see what a realtor says when they see your pre-approval letter from a bank. They snarl. They laugh at it. They don't like banks. Realtors typically do not refer their clients to banks. They go to people like me. Why? Because I work like a dog and I'm there to help you. When are you out looking at properties? During business hours? No. Weekends and after hours. When do I have to come back and help you secure that transaction with a listing agent? Weekends and after hours, my friend. That's when we do it. So banks, try calling your credit union after 4 o'clock on a Friday. You might get a call on Tuesday, right? That's about it. They're not going to be there as an advocate for you. But my clients win because if you are fast track, fully approved with me, I can close in as little as 21 days, sometimes faster. But I will physically call the listing agent and I will tell the listing agent that if I do not close their seller's transaction on time, I will pay the seller up to $500 a day for every day I miss the closing. I cap it at $5,000. I ain't paying no money. You know why? Because your loan's closed. I don't ask for extensions. The only time I have to get an extension is if the house didn't appraise or the home inspection didn't come through and you stopped it. I don't stop them. I keep going. Now, that's one way that I will help you win. You want to win in a multiple offer situation? Dump your bank, dump your credit union, come to the Loan Arranger. If you don't believe me, I'll give you names of people that I've done it for, like a lot of them, that switched from their other company to me and won, like USAA, even a builder's lender. I mean, they go on and on and on. But you get frustrated and you move over to me. That's smart. Just move to me first. 407-706-3313. The Loan Arranger is going to take care of everything for you. He'll get you in. He'll close you smooth. He'll close you on time. Okay? We want to remove any contingencies. If you're a real estate agent out there, you need to pick up the phone right now. Plug me in and save me on your phone under the Loan Arranger. Bruce Woodburn, 407-706-3313. Why? Because I save more realtors deals. You guys pick some lender that came in and brought you donuts and you think they're all that. They ain't all that. I can tell you they ain't all that. I closed over 500 transactions last year. Okay, I close a lot of transactions, more than most lenders, not only in town, but most even in the country. So as a producer of transactions, and that's just my production, as a producer of transactions, you won't find a lot of people that close more transactions than me. There are a few. I know some of them. Some of them are good friends of mine, and they do more business than I do, but they don't have a better business than I. And there's a lot of folks that work for us here in CrossCountry Mortgage. Call me at 407-706-3313 or apply online at webringyouhome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Welcome back to the last segment of the Loan Arranger radio show. I want to take this time to thank you for listening. I know you're out there working hard. You're driving around in your F-150. You're mowing the yard, you're vacuuming the house, you're tinkering in the workshop, you're fixing sprinklers. You know, I say all these things because that's probably what I'm doing today too. So doing the laundry, just getting yard work done. I like doing yard work. I don't mind it at all. I can tinker around the yard, tinker in the workshop all day long. I enjoy it. I want to thank you for listening to my show. I'm hoping I'm bringing value and entertainment to you. I know entertainment probably doesn't pay, but I want to tell you something. I enjoy hearing from you folks. This station has provided me not only a lot of valued clients that I've done a lot of business with, but I've met some really cool people out there. You guys are great. It is my WDBO listeners are a unique group of people. You're smart, and you really do have a lot of confidence and faith in me. And I'm grateful for that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know a lot of other places that you could reach out and meet people like I do on the radio show. And you guys think, well, I don't know, this guy doesn't really return phone calls. Listen, I'm just an average dude doing the same thing that you're doing all the time. I'm just schlepping mortgages around. I'm helping people create wealth, and I'm enjoying doing it. You're doing your thing. Maybe you're driving a truck, or you're a CPA or financial planner, whatever it is you do. Sell widgets. I don't know, but here's what I do know. I do know how to help you when it comes to amassing wealth in real estate. I do know how to do that. I do that really good. I know how to help young people become a homeowner for the first time. I know how to help folks that want to buy a move-up property. I know how to help folks that want to invest in real estate. I can give you advice on buying real estate. I can tell you the things that I screwed up on and the things that helped me. And I love hearing back from you and hearing your stories. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. So thank you so much for taking time out of your Sunday to listen to my show. It truly is a blessing for me. It really is. I do want to say one more time that if you know anybody that is young between the age of 15 and 24 that would like to attend my youth outreach finance workshop, I'm going to be talking to kids about how to start their checking account and balance the checking account and understanding what's going to happen when they get into college and they're getting credit cards thrown at them right and left, how to use them, how to properly manage them, how to create a budget. Okay, why you should start positioning yourself to buy a home when you get out of college and you get your first job, how to create income from other tenants or other roommates renting your home. I'm going to show you how to do all that. I'm the Loan Arranger. I'm going to help you with that. My outreach class will be Wednesday, the 13th at 6 p.m. on Zoom. You must go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. I want to thank you. God bless each and every one of you. Thanks for listening to The Loan Arranger. You can always apply at webringyouhome.com, or you can call The Loan Arranger at 407-706-3313. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. God bless each and every one of you. Have a nice day.